All right, hi guys. So I'm just gonna walk you through some stuff about The Handmaid's Tale. That's our last unit. And I'm hoping that this will be a nice little way for you guys to relax into the coming break. You're just gonna get to read and do some easy questions that go with it. Then we'll have discussions as well. So one thing that's really important, I'm just gonna quickly scroll down to our calendar here. You'll notice that we have some ultra meetings and they're scheduled at 12:45 for this Thursday one, but the ones that are really important that I want to point out are the ones on Tuesday. I actually have a class from 12 to 1, so this 12:45 is actually going to change to 1 o'clock on the 8th, and then again, 1 o'clock on the 15th. So this is really just the one that you guys need to know, and I'll send out an announcement of that. So we're going to meet to discuss some of the chapters. So make sure you're looking at this calendar for what we're doing with The Handmaid's Tale. Here we go, Unit 5, our novel study. In here, you'll find all of the information that you need in order to be successful. So the first thing that I want you to note is that you should set aside time to read about 30 pages a day, and that includes weekends. The Handmaid's Tale, the novel that you have, is pretty short, as in the actual physical book itself is short and fat. So 30 pages sounds like a lot, but it actually won't be too much when you go into the reading. You should be finished reading your novel by the 15th, and then the 16th and the 17th you get to finish up your stuff. Okay, so let's go through this. We're going to be working on this. This is our last outcome, a dystopian narrative fiction. And so throughout the whole unit, you're going to be thinking about this short story that you're going to tell that's about dystopian fiction. You'll find all the documents that you need for that in this folder. So we've got an example of what dystopian fiction is. This article here, I want you to click on it when you get to it. Really good and informative. Okay, we have a little bit of characteristics, things that you'll find when you're writing dystopian fiction. So your story should have that. Okay, so this is basically what you're going to be writing. Okay, so it's a short 1 to 2 page piece of creative writing. You're going to explore a problem that exists in society today and think about what the worst that could happen would be and how that would affect our future. And so right now, without having an understanding of The Handmaid's Tale, you might not really know what a dystopian fiction is, but if you think of The Hunger Games or the TV show The 100, those are all examples of dystopian fiction. And so that's kind of the story that we're going to be writing. Second page, we've got our brainstorming. This will help you. And then a graphic organizer as always. So that's your ongoing assignment that's going throughout the whole Handmaid's Tale. And it is due on the 14th, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I will tell you when the full due date is. Okay. Once you've done that, you've got this pre-reading. Okay, pre-reading, we've got some videos to watch, a trailer, a funny little SNL thing. So those are for you to get your mind thinking. There's an assignment that you will have to hand in following this video, talking about all of the things that happen in Handmaid's Tale. Margaret Atwood chose to write this book and chose to only include things that actually have happened in history, which is kind of shocking and scary when you think about it. So that's an assignment you have to complete. If I can click through this. Some background information about the text. And then this anticipation guide that you're going to work on. So that's your pre-reading activities. Once you've done that, you have a reading guide and a PowerPoint. In your reading guide, it's set up to certain chapters, and these are linked with the calendar. So each day you have a certain amount of chapters you have to read. They are really just for completion marks. So you attempt them, you submit it. Even if it's wrong, you're going to get full marks for that. And then we're going to talk about the questions. So we've got all of them in here. It goes right up to the very end. So those are all of the reading guides. There's 8 of them. And the final thing that I want to show you on here is our PowerPoint. So they're not, I haven't finished them all yet, but you will have all of the different chapters PowerPoints that will help you understand what's happening. So if you're like, what is this, what is going on? Hopefully that'll help you out. We will have ultra meetings about this. Again, I said that already, so to talk about them. And in those ultra meetings, we'll have a little bit of extra assignments to work on, but they're for discussion And then the final thing, this is where you're going to submit your dystopian narrative. It's due on the 14th. So this is the assignment, what you need to do. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. But that is it for our final unit, and I hope you guys enjoy it.